19 states have passed resolutions calling for a convention of states, and 8 more have passed it in at least one chamber. If 34 states agree to call a convention, it would be the first time in history Americans have invoked Article 5 of the Constitution. Let's go to Emma Withrow from the Fact Check team, and I know you dug into the history of all of this and the purpose of Article 5. It seems to me to institute kind of like a system of checks and balances, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. They really wanted a way for the people through the states to bypass Congress if the federal government ever became too powerful or refused to limit itself. So the concern was that Congress might never voluntarily pass amendments that restricted its own authority, and they really haven't when you look at things like term limits that have been discussed for decades and never passed. So Article 5 was really the safety valve, a way for the states to kind of rein in this federal overreach if needed.
And speaking of term limits, you hinted at this. I know there was a bill in the works in Congress.
Yeah.
What's the latest?
Yeah, so it was Senator Ted Cruz and Congressman Ralph Norman. They both introduced a constitutional amendment in both the Senate and the House that would limit U.S. senators to 2 6-year terms and members of the House of Representatives to 3 2-year terms. So the proposed amendment would not retroactively apply to current members of Congress. The clock would start ticking after the amendment's enactment, which would be later on. But yeah, it seems like it's gained a bit of traction, but only time will tell if they decide to approve this.
Yeah, very true on that. Emma, thank you. For more on this Fact Check team topic, including links to their sources, scan the QR code or visit thenationaldesk.com.